increasing over its domain or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenam.
True.
You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey! Charity school is brilliant. Hey! My son will attend the school at all cost. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? I shock safe. Adwa, listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. Make sure you pay here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Try me to pay.
My boy.
Help you make the
Nice
most
one.
of your money. Need, send fire to pay. Try me to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need.
That was a wonderful one. A round of applause for Achimota School Choir. It's not loud enough. I was enjoying every bit of the moment. I wish they continued through the program. We all enjoyed it, didn't we? We're already behind time. Would want us to jump right into the program. I'll start by introducing myself. Dr. Yakubu Tobru Yusuf. I've been with STEM Festival, SciTech Fair for some years now. It's been wonderful anytime we come because of the quality of ideas and experience that people get when they come for the STEM Festival or SciTech Fair. So prepare to get your mind blown for this event. But before we proceed, we would like to put the whole event in the hands of the Lord. So if you've been touched, or even if you've not been touched by the Holy Spirit, please volunteer to pray for us. Please, a volunteer. If not, I'll call names. So someone should volunteer to say a short prayer for us. A round of applause for our big boss there, coming, please. Another round of applause as he approaches the table. Thank you.
Shall we please pray? Our Lord and Master Jesus, we thank you for all you've done for us. We thank you all you are going to do for us. We commit this program into your hands. As you are starting, may we start with you. May you replenish our strength and may you keep us going. In Jesus' name we pray, thanksgiving. Amen.
Amen. That was a concise and powerful prayer. Without much ado, I would like to welcome some of our guests to join us on the high table. They would stir the affairs of today as we proceed. And for those who have been here for more than this year, you would know that for me, I like telling small stories about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, what it has done for this world. Be prepared for those stories today. But before that, I would like to invite some people onto the high table. And with me here, I think I left my sheets, but we'll call them anyways. If Parkour is around, the sheet is on the table. Whilst we wait for the sheet, I would like to tell you what STEM does. STEM solves problem at the core of it. People have challenges. The world is having challenges with solving a particular problem. STEM steps in. For people in the STEM space, all they think about is providing solution. Jupe is with us today. They are solving a problem. They are making money transfer easy. And then we have Truster AI. I hope I pronounced it well. The personal AI assistants, and they are the ones sponsoring this event today. What can you think of? What solution can you provide when it comes to the world and the problem that they go through? So start thinking, because you might be the next big name, you might be the next big thing when it comes to solutions in the science space. How many of you here have attempted to invent something? How many of you here? Okay, that's about 3 hands. How many of you have been called crazy for trying to invent something? Exactly. In today's world, and even before now, people who attempt to create anything are usually described as crazy, are usually described as mad. Even in Ghana, who has heard of Kantanka? What don't we call Kantanka? This man crying. Tesla, who we are celebrating today, was not treated differently. He was called mad, he was called crazy, he's going mad. So if those names are common, if you are called all manner of names and called all kinds of things, just know that people before you who have created the solutions that we are enjoying today were called similar names. One good example locally is Dr. Mensah, who some of you might have read about. He basically was based in the US and has contributed heavily in the achievement of what we enjoy as our digital media today. We can send pictures and videos because of some of the works he did in the space of fiber optics. I'm still waiting on the list. Have you found it? Or Parkour is not? Okay. So we are doing it digital, I think. Okay, so immediately, without much ado, as I mentioned their name with a big round of applause, let's welcome them onto the high table. Dr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu. He's the chairman for Primetime Limited. Please, a round of applause as he joins us on the table. Would also like to invite Nana Ikuya Mensah Bonsu, managing director for Primetime Limited. Please, a round of applause as they come onto the table. And Dr. Lucy Ejapon, I've met her every year at the SciTech Fair and STEM Festival in the last couple of years. Senior lecturer, Vice President, Institutional Advancement, Academic City University. Please, another round of applause as she sits. Would also like to invite Deborah Edusa, Jupe Money Transfer, to come on the high table as well. Let's give them a round of applause. We will be mentioning the dignitaries that will be joining us on stage as they come in, and then we'll be acknowledging the ones that join us and us at when the names come in. So please forgive us. The next, as I said, we don't have much time with us, is to immediately receive the welcome address for today's event, which will be read and given to us by Miss Nana Ikuya Mensah Bonsu. Okay. Okay, I think the names are still trickling in. So I would like to welcome, a minute. Okay, so I would also like to welcome with a round of applause, Emmanuel Afetogbo. I hope I pronounced it well. Please join us on the high table. Please, a round of applause, please. I think with the way you nodded, it means I pronounced it well. Okay, so I'll just move straight to receiving the welcome address, as mentioned earlier, by Ms. Nana Ikuya Mensah Bonsu. A round of applause as she comes on stage.
Thank you, Mr. MC. Our cherished sponsors, Jupe and Floodgates International, that's Truster AI, and GTP, Dr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu, chairman of Primetime Limited, distinguished guests, heads of schools, students, friends of the STEM Festival, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is a true honor to welcome you all to the launch of the 2025 edition of the STEM Festival. We are gathered here at the new conference hall of Nat Hall to begin yet another journey that celebrates innovation, creativity, and discovery among Ghana's future scientists and engineers. For us at Primetime Limited, the STEM Festival is more than just an event. It is a movement that seeks to nurture curiosity, develop problem-solving skills, and provide a platform for students to translate ideas into tangible solutions. It complements the National Science and Maths Quiz by broadening the learning experience beyond competition, encouraging students to explore the real-world impact of science and technology. Every edition of the STEM Festival reaffirms our belief that Ghanaian students are talented, resourceful, and capable of great things when given the opportunity. We are proud to see young innovators not only competing, but also collaborating and developing solutions that reflect creativity, confidence, and hope for the future. This is the 4th edition of the STEM Festival, and as we have done in previous editions, we shall explore topical themes that would not only be of interest to the students and participants, but would be critical to Ghana's success in the training of her most important resource, her human capital. Our aim in putting together the STEM Festival is to build a pool of scientists, thinkers, and innovators who will build great solutions to Ghana's unique problems. For this reason, the STEM Festival has a mentorship and career guidance program, the mentorship sessions, to steer students along the path to greatness in various STEM-related fields. Then we have the SciTech Fair, which is an exhibition to showcase the innovative projects built up by both basic and secondary school students, as well as projects from STEM-related institutions and tech startups. There is even an experiential stand where visitors of any age can conduct simple experiments under supervision. Last, but certainly not least, is the SciTech Innovation Challenge, which has students from 10 shortlisted schools build up their innovative projects that they have submitted proposals to us for without the help of their teachers and over a 9-hour period using tools and materials provided by us. Together, these 3 programs provide an engaging pathway for learning, from learning to practical application. We begin today with the mentorship sessions under the theme, Today's World and AI Learning to Navigate the New Landscape. These sessions will connect students with professionals who are shaping industries and redefining how technology interacts with human life. Over 15 sessions, our mentors will share personal experiences, lessons, and insights to inspire and motivate the next generation to see artificial intelligence not as a threat, but as a tool for creativity and advancement. The excitement continues on 2nd December 2025, when the SciTech Fair opens at Academic City University. There, students will unveil innovative ideas and prototypes that address challenges in sectors such as health, agriculture, energy, and education. The SciTech Innovation Challenge will follow on 3rd and 4th December, offering teams the opportunity to present solutions that demonstrate how science can directly transform communities. Our final event, the SciTech Fair, will take place at the University of Ghana, Legon Stadium, East Car Park, on 5th and 6th December. Please do make a date to join us. The theme for this exhibition, From Creation to Application, Imagining Renewable Energy in Ghana. And this is the same theme that the SciTech Innovation Challenge will use. This theme reminds us that innovation is most meaningful when it serves people. We look forward to seeing ideas that highlight how renewable energy can be harnessed to build a more sustainable and self-reliant Ghana. To our students, this festival belongs to you. Approach it with enthusiasm, curiosity, and the courage to think differently. I'm glad the MC mentioned something about people being labeled as mad or crazy when they have innovative solutions. That's because people are afraid of the unknown. We don't understand what we do not know. And so I encourage you to approach everything with enthusiasm and curiosity and the courage to think differently. Don't let people label you mad and by so doing curtail your innovation. go ahead and do it anyway. That's how those who have changed the world have gone about it. Use every interaction, every challenge, and every discussion as a chance to grow. The skills and lessons you gain here on this program will serve as stepping stones to your future successes. Note the plural, future successes. To our sponsors and partners, Jupe, Floodgates International, that's Truster AI, and GTP, we extend our sincere gratitude to you for your belief in the vision of the STEM Festival. Your support makes it possible for us to keep this platform alive, relevant, and impactful. Your investment in these young minds is an investment in Ghana's future. Please give them a round of applause. And to all our guests and dignitaries and well-wishers present here today and following us on our live stream, we thank you for joining us to launch this important national initiative. Your presence affirms your commitment to the development of science and technology education in our dear country. As we embark on this year's edition, may we all be reminded that innovation begins with imagination, and that imagination grows where it is encouraged. Together, let us continue to inspire young minds to explore, create, and transform ideas into solutions that will shape Ghana's future, and that will shape that future very brightly. Thank you very much for your attention.
A round of applause for that. As she said, wonderful things happen at the SciTech Fair. Make sure you don't miss it. We think that the leaders of tomorrow, when it comes to the solutions, would be from amongst us. Those who are crazy enough to think they can are the ones who actually do. So keep doing, ignore the name calling, for you are the Einsteins of tomorrow. Who has heard about the story of William? William from Malawi, a young boy from a very poor home with nothing, decided to hit the books of how he can provide solution for the people of his village. William had nothing except scraps. And with a little bit of reading about windmill, he convinced his father, who called him all kinds of names, beat him up, to sacrifice the only bicycle the family has, just to build a windmill. William built a windmill everybody thought was impossible, but his story is that of an inspiration for every young person seated here today. So the STEM Festival is where such possibilities happen. At the SciTech Fair last year, I was amazed at the level of ingenuity young people demonstrated, creating solutions for tomorrow. Another round of applause for yourselves for having made it here for this event. We'll move on to the next event, an item which is a message from SciTech Fair Consultants team. We'll start with Dr. Lucy Ejapon. She's also a scientist and an inventor. A round of applause for her as she comes on stage.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me see some excitement on your faces. Are you excited to be here? All right. So I'm just going to stand on existing protocols. Dr. Mensah Bonsu, invited guests, distinguished students, innovators, teachers, partners, and friends of STEM, fellow consultants. So on behalf of the consultant team supporting the 2025 STEM Festival and the SciTech Fair, we bring you warm greetings and our sincere congratulations to all the schools for making it this far. Today's launch marks the beginning of the journey, but the real test, the real energy and excitement will start in December, when the SciTech exhibition and the SciTech Innovation Challenge will be held. This year, we're inviting you to build with purpose under the theme From Creation to Application, reimagining renewable energy for Ghana. What does this mean to you as contestants and exhibitors? It means we are not only interested in seeing that you can power something with solar or wind, we want to see how you can adapt, how you can localize, how you can apply renewable energy to real Ghanaian problems, affordable power for household, smarter farming initiatives, mobility, storage, community solutions, and energy efficiency. To our exhibitors, you will set the tone for the fair. You'll be showing Ghana what young people and emerging tech startups are already doing. Using your 10 minutes, we would encourage you to explain your project clearly, show how it works, and tell us why it matters to Ghana. And as it has been said, last year, some of the innovations were truly, truly groundbreaking. We saw some really amazing things, and we're so excited about this year as well. Now to the SciTech Innovation Challenge contestants. So in December, you will have to build on-site, as usual, within a limited time, without teacher assistance, and this is intentional. It mirrors real engineering problem solving, working in teams, working under pressure with what you have. We want to see how you think, how you organize yourselves, and how you turn your ideas into real working prototypes. And we've already shared the scoring criteria with you. What we'll be looking out is for your creativity and innovation. Are you bringing any fresh or improved ideas? We'll be looking at your technical complexity. Is there real science or engineering behind what you're doing, or you're just throwing things together? We'll be looking at sustainability. Can this work in the Ghanaian context over time? We'll be looking at how you collaborate effectively. So that's teamwork. We will be looking at your process or your procedure. Did you follow a clear, logical design process? And last but certainly not the least, we'll be looking at your final demonstration. Does it work well? And your presentation. Can you communicate the value of your solution to the public? So these will not just be scoring or just ticking boxes. What we are evaluating here are skills that you need for life. We also want to encourage you to use the entire fair in December as a learning ecosystems. It has been mentioned we'll have experiential stands, so I encourage everybody to visit the experiential stands, observe what other schools are doing, interact with the startups, and ask questions. Innovation grows in the community. In 2024, needless to say, we saw some amazing solutions. I mean, we're already building autonomous vehicles already. One that could do several things at the same time. It could weed, it could harvest, it could do so many things. So we are excited to see what happens this year. And this year, I want somebody to challenge Obuasi Senior High Technical School. They won it 4 years in a row. And I think it is possible. I think from the National Science and Maths quiz, Infansipim has shown that they can take it from PRESEC, right? So this year, I'm challenging our schools, and I believe we are going to be seeing Ghana National College. We'll be seeing Our Lady of Grace Senior High School, who did really well last year as well. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, Sechidumasi Senior High Technical School, Accra Academy, St. Peter's Mission School Senior High School, Armed Forces Senior High School, Bosomtwe STEM Boys Senior High School, and the Comeback Kings Obuasi Senior High Technical School. So once again, I'm going to challenge everyone. In 2025, we truly believe you can go further, not just using renewable energy, but really reimagining it for Ghana. We thank Primetime for sustaining this national platform, and we are so excited about this opportunity, and we applaud every school here for investing in STEM education. So I look forward to seeing you in December. Thank you so much.
Let's give a round of applause once again. With that inspiring speech, I would like to also acknowledge, recognize other consultants that work with her. We have Mr. Nehemiah Atiga. A round of applause for him. We also have Mr. Michael Mensah. He's a lecturer, electrical and electronics engineering department. And then we have Mr. Atu Olsen appear. He's an entrepreneur and development specialist, Cosmos Innovation Center. A round of applause for him. There are young people in Ghana who are providing solutions. From some of you who are in school, like they mentioned, Obuasi, who for the last 4 years have won the fair. There are also others in the space who are learning to make our lives easier every day. A friend of mine, he's called Isaac Sessi of Sessi Technologies, developed a tool that can find out the amount of moisture in grain. You know, when you store rice, maize, one of the big problems you can have is the moisture content. If the moisture content, that's the amount of water in the grain, is above accepted level, it could grow fungi or other forms of life that would destroy the product. Sessi thought about this, developed grain mate, a device you can insert into the container containing the cereal or rice or maize, and then you can measure exactly the moisture content, helping save food security. Isaac Sessi, amongst others, are those who demonstrate that you only need to try. The solution is just right within your reach. There are also those who have invested in smart farming. They've been able to connect the farmer to the buyer using online platforms. Read about Cow Tribe. These are Ghanaians, young Ghanaians doing amazing things across the country. But we are together as students from all across the country to celebrate this wonderful intellectual engagement across the country. And there are a group of people who made this possible, and they've been supporting us for some time. So I'd mention our sponsors who have made this possible, and then we accompany this with a massive round of applause. Jupe Money Transfer. A round of applause for them for making this possible. Jupe is also a STEM solution for money transfer, as I mentioned earlier. So they are supporting something that they know. And then we have Truster AI. A round of applause for Truster AI for making this possible. And then we have GTP. A round of applause, our own GTP. And then our media partners, they've always been with us, YFM. So please tell your friends to stream, share the link with your friends. Share the link. It sounds very familiar, right? This time around, share the link with our friends. Let them watch and then see us launch this wonderful STEM festival. Before I proceed to the next address, we would like to watch a reel. I don't know if they are ready for the reel. Let's enjoy this for a short moment and then we'll come back again. Thank you very much. deserves a round of applause, doesn't? We saw how wonderful that looked. Trust me, there was usually adrenaline-filled room, people speeding against time. They can't ask anybody, and they have to develop the solution there. So don't miss it. Achimota did so well with your, how do you call it, your choir, extremely well. And one thing about Achimota School, aside the history they have with them, is that our first female medical doctor is from, or was from Achimota. I think it deserves a round of applause for them. There are a couple of things I know about Achimota School, and I'm biased towards them because of how wonderfully they sang. Don't ask me how I found out. The Westerners and Easterners. Are there Westerners here? Or you don't want to show? And how you call things like Pushuo and the rest. Don't ask me how I found out. But then, as I said, with your wonderful performance, I'll share some of your things with the audience, if I'm allowed, of course. I have an Akura at home, so. Now you get it, eh? And then do the guys still oil themselves for bonfire night? Okay, maybe one of these days we will come and visit. So a wonderful reel, another round of applause for those wonderful exhibitions we saw there. At this point, I would like to welcome one of our sponsors, Jupe Money Transfer, to give us an address by the sponsor. A round of applause as she comes on stage. Let the applause be louder.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Distinguished guests, Dr. Bonsu, Dr. Nanekia, and then Mrs. Lucy Japong, and my fellow sponsor. Okay, so to our incredible students, dedicated educators, passionate organizers at Primetime Limited, and my fellow sponsors, what an amazing atmosphere we have here. My name is Deborah Edusa, and I'm honored to represent Jupe Money Transfer. We are proud to support this festival, which celebrates the brightest young minds in Ghana. When we talk about STEM, we are not talking about school subjects. We are talking about the essential tools for solving real problems. STEM is the language of the future, and frankly, the language of everyday life. It gives us the power to look at a challenge, whether it's slow internet, poor sanitation, or unreliable energy, and instead of complaining, design a solution. And that ability isn't reserved for a selected few. It's a skill being developed right here, right now, at this festival. What's truly special about STEM is how local it can be. We don't need to look abroad to solve problems or for problems to solve. The opportunities right here in Ghana and across Africa are vast. Every time a student here builds an app, invents a recycling method, or develops a new agricultural technique, they are not just competing, they are contributing to national development. So speaking of local innovation, last year's project genuinely inspired us, especially those tackling food security through hydroponics and aeroponics. You took on real challenges with creativity and courage, proving that life-changing innovation is already happening in our schools. So our message is simple. Your hobbies, your side projects, your curiosity, these could be the seeds to the next big breakthrough. What seems like just tinkering today can become something world-changing. And now, here at Jupe Money Transfer, we couldn't be more excited to see the incredible solutions you've created this year. We know your projects are challenging, ambitious, and deeply meaningful. You can feel the energy in the room here. The potential is real. Whether you're building robots, developing apps, and exploring clean energy, every bit of your effort puts in moves closer for Ghana to become smarter, stronger, and more self-reliant. To all the competitors, please be bold. Don't fear failure. It's just a lesson you didn't have to pay for in school. Learn, collaborate, and stay curious. At Jupe, we believe in you. We are proud to invest in young innovators like you, the future of Ghana. A big thank you to Primetime Limited for hosting this event and to all the students here today for inspiring us. We can't wait to celebrate your success today and in the years to come. Thank you so much.
Keep the applause going. That's a wonderful speech. They can't wait to see the wonderful solutions that we have. One thing about scientists or people in the STEM space is observation, because it takes observation to think of solution. And I'll tell you how a careful observation led to one of the biggest breakthroughs in the space of medicine. Fleming, who has heard of Alexander Fleming? Wonderful scientist. In his lab, unintended, whilst he was working on Staphylococcus, it's a kind of bacteria, he realized that as the bacteria grew, there was a portion around the lab table that it didn't spread to. And then he realized that that area had been contaminated with another substance he was working on. And then further works revealed that the living organism that is in that substance he was working on was killing the bacteria. He named it penicillin. Do you know how many millions of people penicillin has saved? Till today, it's still being used. Imagine if it was those people who just come on the table, clean the table, he doesn't care. But that little observation actually led to a discovery that has benefited millions, yourself, myself, and millions of others across the world. So observation is critical. Now back to Achimota. I don't want to be on your case too much. But then you have one of the first judge as well, right? Why is her name pronounced Beta? I'm tempted to pronounce it Baita. Baita, not pronounced Beta. So Achimota have actually given us quite a lot of premiers in many spaces. So let's give them a round of applause. And then they did wonderful with their songs today. I would like to call the next address from another of our sponsors. I mentioned a couple of them. I would like to call a representative from Truster AI to come and give us a sponsor speech. Please, a round of applause as she comes on stage. Thank you.
Chairperson, distinguished guests, partners, educators, innovators, students, and the entire Primetime family, good evening. My name is Lillian Asari. I am the Campus Network Project Lead at Truster AI. And on behalf of Truster AI, it is an honor to join you for the launch of the STEM Festival 2025. Today is a celebration of possibility. It is a celebration of young minds who dare to imagine, create, and solve. Above all, it is a celebration of Primetime Limited, whose unwavering commitment to science and education in Ghana continues to shape generations. For decades, Primetime has carried the torch of STEM literacy across the country, from the NSMQ to the What, How, Why summer camp, to the STEM festival we are launching today. Primetime has consistently created platforms that inspire curiosity, discipline, and excellence. These programs have built communities of thinkers and innovators, and they continue to influence education in in ways that are felt in classrooms, in industries, and in national conversations. Truster AI is proud to stand with Primetime once again. Our support for the STEM Festival is not accidental. We recognize the journey, and the festival, which is the STEM Festival, actually began as part of the larger National Science and Maths Quiz and Science Festival. In 2021, it stepped out on its own, and since then, it has grown into a powerful ecosystem that nurtures skills, showcases local genius, and prepares young people for a world led by technology. We see that vision clearly, we see where it is going, and we believe it deserves long-term investment. Our sponsorship today is a continuation of a partnership built on shared values. Trasta AI believes in a future where Ghanaian students are equipped not only to consume technology, but to create it. The young innovators who will present their works during the festival represent the very heart of that future. Supporting STEM, we say, is not charity. It is a strategic choice. It is an investment in a generation that will build technologies, companies, and solutions that will define our continent. As we look forward, Trasta AI is committed to strengthening our collaboration with Primetime. Conversations have already begun regarding the opportunity to serve as title sponsor of the NSMQ. For us, this is not merely a branding decision. It is a commitment to adopt and champion both the NSMQ and the STEM Festival as a unified vision for national development. The NSMQ remains the most influential academic program in Ghana, no doubt, and its reach continues to grow. The STEM Festival as well is the natural extension of that legacy, nurturing the hands-on innovation that complements the academic brilliance of the quiz. Trasta AI sees these two programs as a single engine capable of transforming the country's STEM landscape for many years to come. We believe our involvement will strengthen the future of both programs. We believe we bring not only funding, but long-term technological expertise, digital innovation, and a shared sense of purpose. Above all, we believe that our partnership with Primetime is built for sustainability. We are here for the long journey, and we are confident that together we can secure the continued growth of these iconic platforms. To students and our guests here today who do not know what Trasta AI is, Trasta AI is a product of Floodgates International, and it's a generative AI platform where you can hop onto the platform. There's an app, or you can use it in web. You hop onto the platform and you can ask any question that comes to your mind. Aside that, there's the content creation agent, there's the music creation agent, all on Trasta AI. So for students, you can hop onto Trasta AI, ask all your questions, and by just one question, you can get an answer that comes from various sources, and that is more powerful. That is the power of technology, because when you ask a question, indirectly, you have read a number of books that you couldn't have read within those few minutes. So we advise that you take advantage of it. Once again, to the students, we say, keep dreaming boldly. Trasta AI is here to support your imagination and hard work. To Primetime, we say, you have built something extraordinary, and we are honored to help carry it forward. To our fellow partners and stakeholders, we invite you to join us in elevating STEM education to heights this country has never seen. The STEM Festival 2025 has begun. May it spark new ideas, launch new visions, and set new standards for what young Ghanaians can achieve. We wish the program great success. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for that. And we will be expecting the big coming. And then she said a lot of wonderful things. I can't repeat all of the points, but one of the things he said, which I would like to show an exemplary way it has manifested, is that NSMQ is a natural extension of the STEM Festival. I don't know if we've read about Paul Azuri. If you've heard about, he calls himself Dr. Pushkin. That's his music name. He was one of the stars of NSMQ from Opokuwari some years back, 2002. Today, as we speak, he's developed an AI language model that can translate to 32 African languages, the first of its kind. I think a round of applause, it deserves a round of applause. And the impact of this is it would affect directly about 540 million people across Africa. Think about it. You can translate into your local language, Twi, Ewe. When I looked and saw my language, Busanga, I was very happy. I can use English, go to my language, and then a voice would read my language for me. I've always thought about when it's going to get to us. But thanks to National Science and Maths Quiz, we created a genius that has made that possible. Let's be proud of ourselves and give ourselves a round of applause, please. Once again, before the next item, let's acknowledge our sponsors. I keep mentioning them because without them, this would not be possible. We have Jupe, a round of applause for them for always being with us. We also have Truster AI. We've heard a lot from them already. We have GTP, our own GTP, a round of applause. And then YFM. I hope I said that nice in a radio language. And I see choir performance again from Achimota. So I don't know if they are ready. That is the next item on the line. So you can get ready whilst I tell you one story about a young girl in India who was able to solve the problem of darkness in her community by relying on the heat of the palm. She realized that heat can be converted to some energy which can be converted to light. And they didn't have electricity, so she hit the library. She was able to develop a kind of torchlight which is powered by the heat of your palm. So once you hold on to the torchlight without batteries, because these are poor homes, you are able to put on the torchlight, which encouraged reading. It saved people from being bitten by insects or snakes because now they can move around freely in their dark communities. The future of the world is STEM. And I hope in the future you will be part of the story. A round of applause for Achimota Choir.
Nyara,
A round of applause for them. They deserve better now. Another round of applause for them, please. They want to do more, but we also want to do more. So don't worry, there will be time. So the next on the list, we're going to be getting the keynote address and official launch by Dr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu. A round of applause as he comes forward to give us the keynote address. As he prepares to come, a round of applause for our sponsors, Jupe Money Transfer, Truster AI, GTP, and YFM. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Doc. Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. Thank you. Achimota for na abano. Akabro for edibishia. I'm sure you've heard this before. Those who haven't heard it, the story is that students from Achimota went to a village, somewhere in Ashanti or somewhere there. And the head teacher, hearing the Achimota people had come in, called his staff and said, "Hey, Achimota for nabo, akabro for edibishia." You know? So everybody knows that in Achimota you speak only English. And I know in some schools they teach maths with tree. I don't want to mention names. I won't mention names. Good evening, everybody. We have heard a lot today about the STEM festival, the importance of STEM in our lives. The Science and Maths quiz is to make it possible for everybody to understand science, maths around us every day. The STEM takes it a little further so that we know that we can design, we can create all kinds of things that would help us in our lives. So this evening, it is my pleasure to add my voice to welcome you all to the launch of the 2025 STEM Festival here at the new conference hall of NAT. This festival, the STEM Festival, celebrates the creativity, innovation, and potential of Ghana's young minds in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And I'm sure for those who have followed the STEM program over the years would agree that we have the potential here. And as we heard, Obuasi SHS or SHTS, Obuasi SHTS, that school has won this competition for 4 years running. No break. 4 years running. Which means that we can also do it. That is why I said we have the potential. because they create so much, that we could use in our everyday lives. We heard of the person who did this machine that could determine the moisture in cereals. These are things that everyday life we need in this country, and we are counting on you, the youth. We are counting on you to be able to produce some of these things for us. We all know about Kantanka, don't we? We've seen the Kantanka cars. We've heard or seen the things that the man has done. That TV, how many of you ever thought that you could talk to your TV and the TV would come on? That you could ask the volume to go up, or just raise your hand up and the volume will go up, or down and the volume will go down. That is what we want from you, that you should take this out and determine that as you grow older, you are going to devote your time to exploring the possibility of creating some of these things. That it isn't the old men alone that should be doing it. All right? The 2025 edition runs from November 11, that is today, to December 6, beginning with 15 mentorship sessions on the theme, Today's World and AI, learning to navigate the new landscape. Learning to navigate the new landscape. Navigating the new landscape means creating as you move, not just dribbling around it. We want you to navigate and leave something in your trail. The SciTech Fair opens on December 2 at Academic City. Academic City. How many years have we done this there? A number of years. A number of years. Those who don't know where Academic City is, take advantage of this opportunity and then go there and then see what is there. And you would know that we have a lot in this country to be proud of. The festival concludes with a SciTech Fair exhibition at the University of Ghana, Legon Sports Stadium, East Car Park, on December 5 and 6, under the theme, From Creation to Application, Imaging renewable energy in Ghana. What is it? Imagining. Don't worry. My eyes are over 70 years. Yes. Imagining renewable energy in Ghana. Renewable energy. That is something that we need. We need to get into, because fossil fuel, our forests are depleting. How do we renew our energy? And that is a challenge to the youth. That is a challenge to the youth, that we cannot even just go for oil or do. There are all kinds of things that we should be able to do, and we are counting on you all to be able to bring out ideas, not just ideas that are practical and that you can do. So we are going to see in the next 1 month or 2 weeks the ideas that the youth are going to bring, that you people are going to bring on board, the things you are going to create. over the years, I have watched some of the things that have been created at this. I've watched students build car, what do you call it? No, not street lights, how do you call it? Traffic light system. I've seen students build caterpillars, earth-moving equipment, using cardboard, and water, ordinary water. And they can raise how do you call it? That part of the caterpillar which moves the earth. They can move earth using cardboard. Did anybody ever think that we could do that? How do we translate that into reality? That is the next thing that we should be doing. I've seen students who have built pavement blocks out of water bottles, plastic water bottles, who have built a living room furniture set from water bottles, plastic water bottles. Those are some of the things that we want to see. We've seen students who have built, and for me, it's very, 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 very important because I belong to the Lions Club and our main focus has been the blind. They built white cane, which has a sensor that tells you you are getting close to a building or close to an object, an obstacle in your way. And then there's another one, a different beeping sound when it's going into a gutter. So that when the walking stick falls into the gutter ahead of him, he gets a different beep. And he knows that he's going to fall into the gutter. Those are the practical things, some of the practical things we want to see you people come up with. So please take this STEM festival very, very serious. We sincerely thank our sponsors. Jupe, I hope next year the sponsorship will be bigger. Thank you very much. Floodgate International, is it TriStar or TriStar? TriStar. TriStar AI. Right. Okay. I enjoyed the promise that you made. That you are even looking at title sponsorship for the NSMQ. And I couldn't, I just smiled and said, Jupe, be very careful. Take note of what TriStar are saying. Okay, so thank you very, very much. GTP, always faithful with Primetime, with our programs. Thank you very, very much. You've never let us down. Our media partners, YFM. Thank you very much. Achimota School. Is that the school choir itself? The full school choir? Years ago, we had a program, Primetime we had a program, choral music. And we used your music room. That was where we had the program. And that was when my old friend, the late Ken Kafui was there. May he rest in peace. So, Achimota, thank you. Primetime, we have collaborated with you before. All right? So it's not only Signs and Masquerades that we see you. We've done music with you before. Your partnership empowers students to showcase their ideas, learn from experts, and take bold steps towards innovation. And that is very important to us. we say that creation grows when it is encouraged. That was from Academic City. And that is true. Or was it you? Oh, okay. But wherever it came from, it's the truth. Innovation grows, creation grows, creativity grows when it is encouraged. And that is why this program has come, so that we can encourage you. And by this, I'm also looking at asking entrepreneurs, corporate, the corporate world, to join us so they can see what these young ones are doing and take over and promote these ideas and crystallize them into real things for the benefit of this country. And on that note, it is my singular honor and pleasure to officially declare the 2025 STEM Festival duly launched. Thank you. I thought you would use your music to give us. Thank you all very much, and God bless us.
Thank you very much. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. A round of applause for him. A big round of applause for St. Thomas Aquinas. I hear they are here too. A wave, please. Okay. In KNUST, Faculty of Pharmacy, something interesting has been happening. A lot of PhDs and research are focused on a particular plant called Cryptolepis sanguinolenta. That's the scientific name. Apparently, this plant has been used to treat malaria. The Akans call it Nibima. So the scientists decided to look into Nibima to find out why it is effective against malaria. After research, they found a compound called cryptolepine, that's what they called it, and realized it's even more effective than the current antimalarials, the artemisinin derivative that we have. The interesting thing about malaria is that it's one of the top killers. In the time that we've spent discussing and talking here, it's killed thousands of people, particularly young children below the age of 5 and pregnant women. So since we've discovered cryptolepine, we just need to take it a step further, stabilize it for use for treatment of malaria. And the solution is with the STEM people, you and I. So the future is STEM. So get ready to get your minds blown for solutions like this come December. We'll move on to a very interesting session of today's activity. It's going to be very brief, powerful, and exciting. It's the mentorship session. I'll hand over to Miss Lucy Ekwawa Fiadonu. I hope I pronounced it well. Is she around to take over the mentorship session? And a round of applause as she comes on stage.
Thank you so much. We're back again. I think we're also back-to-back queens because we're here with Jupe and GTP, and then the new kid on the block, Truster AI. We'll be spending time with them today. But first, standing on existing protocols, Doc, Mrs. and our sponsors, we say thank you so much for being with us once again. It's our 4th year, and it's been exciting at Chimota School, St. Thomas Aquinas. We are grateful. We're going to have a wonderful time. You see, I have a pen here. I'm not the quiz mistress, but we'll have a bit of time for you to ask us questions. We'll learn more about Truster AI. And so please get your phones ready. I think we have the URL. We need to jump on it, test the questions, and see if we're really excited, as Lillian shared with us. So, Sir, Mr. Emmanuel, if you don't mind coming close to me, and then please let's give him a round of applause as we go into a conversation about Truster AI. Yes. So you tell us about it, and then who you are as a STEM person. So science, your science or your technology, your engineering, or your mathematics background, what you do at Truster AI, how you've come to do what you're doing at Truster AI, and then I'll be back with some questions from the audience, our online audiences as well, and then we'll take it up from here. But please stay tuned. It's going to be an exciting time, and over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, Doc, Madam Nekia, fellow sponsor, good evening, everyone, as well. I'm honored to be here this evening. Please, can you hear me very well? Oh, someone says you can't hear me. Okay. So, my name is Emmanuel Apetogbo. I work with Truster AI. I'm the global head of operations at Truster AI. So at Truster, we are leading the charge in AI in Africa. Okay, we've won a couple of awards in Africa and even at the global stage. So what we basically do in Truster is we are helping businesses, and then also at the educational field, we are also helping the students as well. So on the Truster platform, we can, just over here, you can see truster.ai. When you go to truster.ai, you are able to access the Truster platform. So on the Truster platform, these are some of the things you can actually do. You can ask the AI general questions, and then it gives you answers. And then we've actually also gone further to tailor the AI platform to the Ghana Education Service. So you can ask questions as students relating to your subjects that you study in school, your activities in school that are related to Ghana Education Service and WAEC, and the AI is going to give you specific answers. It's not going to give you general answers in that space. Some of the schools have actually gone ahead to onboard on Truster AI by creating their agents. Some have taken the step further to train the AI agents on their schools, resources from the schools for their students to be able to have access to it, ask questions. Some of the schools also have some, okay, now for the schools as well, you can also, we have a model called quiz. Okay, and with this quiz, it helps you to study, especially solve past questions. So in case you want WAEC 2012 past questions to solve, you can just prompt the AI. It gives you the questions, you answer. Once you are wrong, it tells you, okay. Or you can actually, once you are wrong, it helps you to answer the question and then explain to you what you've done wrong in terms of your answer. And also, you can also continue, or you can have a quiz session where you provide answers to all the questions that the AI will ask you, and then it actually marks you and grades you, and then tells you these are your strengths, and then these are your weaknesses. Now, Truster AI can be used to solve all forms of questions in terms of education, mathematics, science, technology, whatever it is, just ask Truster AI, and then it's going to actually answer the questions for you. In terms of businesses, what we are trying to also do with businesses is that as a business, you can create an AI agent and then train the agents on your business. So questions that people may ask when they visit your website, any information at all that you want to train the AI on, you can actually train the AI on those materials. So we'll give you the liberty to train the AI yourself. And then when individuals or people come on your platform, on your AI agent, they can ask questions and it gives them answers that you want the AI to give those individuals. We've also taken it a step further where you can embed, we'll give you a short code, you can embed that into your website. So all your visitors stay on your website, and then questions that they have to ask, they can ask the questions. It also has the potential of, or it has the ability to actually even close the sales for you. You can use Trusted AI to close your sales and even collect payments. Okay, which I think we will have to speak to GP about that to some extent of partnership. Now, one second. Yeah. Okay. You want to guide me or something?
No, I can see that you're using the Truster yourself.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And
yes.
I just came up to, I just out of curiosity came up to see, indeed, okay, you set it up as your assistant, you've asked it several questions.
Yes.
And it's just fantastic. What we're demonstrating now is really our theme for today, exploring the world of STEM beyond the classroom.
Yes.
I hope you can see all of the connections, all that you've shared, the examples with the case studies that you've shared in terms of how we can use Trusted AI. It's really speaking to today's theme. So I just wanted us to make that quick connection. I hope we're all appreciative of what he shared. And so the science, the STEM, the technology, the engineering, the art, and the mathematics is definitely beyond the 1 + 1, 2 + 2 and trying to answer questions. But indeed, no, it's loud enough. And indeed, bringing it into our daily lives, making sure that we're solving problems as he's done, even closing deals, making lives easy. Actually, for now, our focus is maybe getting a good grade, etc. Trusted AI is there for us to help us along the way. But I want to speak about you as an individual, your skill set, what your journey has been, and how that has brought you into Trusted AI. And then how you're using that today. Again, based on STEM and impacting beyond the classroom, what you've learned, and how that impacts your work, again, in Trusted AI.
Okay, thank you. So for myself, I'm a science student. Most of my life, I live most of my life at Aflao, around the Aflao border. I don't know who knows Aflao. Yeah, so I went to Aflao border school. From Aflao border school, I went to Kita school. I think this year we couldn't get to the finals of the NSMQ, but last year we were there. Yes. I did a general science in Kita school. I was one of the above average students. Yes, so I'm one of the sharks, as you may call it, yes. So from there, I actually went to the University of Ghana to study computer science. So with computer science, I studied statistics, mathematics, and then computer science as well. My project work actually, when you look at the ECG app that you have, that you can buy your prepaid from anywhere you are, that was my project work that I did. Yes. So that is me. But one thing I also say is that at Truster, I work with all the teams at Truster because I'm in operations. So from the technical team, I actually started as a project manager where I was managing the development of the application, okay, the Truster AI. There were other solutions that we've actually developed. I think the MC mentioned who has tried building or bringing up some innovations. Yeah, so we brought out a couple of innovations. Some of them have failed, and some of them are still in the market now. Even when we started Truster, it was not an easy thing. These are tech guys or computer science guys that have come together to build a platform, and it has been tough, especially in terms of the marketing aspects, and then for people to actually use the platform, getting investors. So at Truster, we code, and as someone in STEM, it's not just about learning, or let me say chewing, pouring, passing your exams, and then you go. Yes, you can do that for maybe your normal exams, but when it comes to the real world, nobody is looking at whether you've chewed, you've passed your exams, and then that is it. No, everybody is looking at hands-on what you can do. Okay, I remember those days in the University of Ghana, we have to go out of the normal academics to join clubs or join other groups to actually have hands-on coding experience. Yes, our lecturers taught us coding and all that, but it wasn't enough for you to actually grasp coding or know what you want to do or have a skill in hand. You need to actually take it into your own hands. You get it? Because your lecturer can only take you or can introduce you to certain things. They get to actually broaden your mind to an extent. I'm talking in terms of your teachers. Okay, they can teach you to an extent to broaden your mind, but you must also put in the effort to have the hands-on and training. And it is good that some of you have joined the STEM festival today, and you are going to be part of bringing up solutions and ideas. That's what you should be doing, because it doesn't just end in the classroom. When it comes to STEM, everybody is looking at what you can do with your hands. You get it? So as a computer scientist, if I come to you, you're not going to ask me what is computer science, or tell me the theory about computer science, or you are going to ask me, what can I do? Okay, maybe I can build softwares, or I can do networking. Okay, so this is the room. Can you network this room for us to actually have this program? Because that's what you're going to ask me. You're not going to say, well, go and bring your textbook, and then let's see if we can network this place. No, you are going to give me the task to do that. If I say I can build a software, you ask me, okay, can you build a software to do so and so? You get it? So, and then we take it from there, and then we build a software. You get it? But if you don't encourage yourself, because to me, what I know is that nobody is going to encourage you. There are people who will come around to encourage you, but the person who motivates you most is yourself. You get it? Because you know what you want to achieve. So you need to actually motivate yourself to get to where you want to get to. Let me tell you a story. When I was in GHS, I schooled at Aflaho Border. When I finished GHS, our time you pay, it wasn't free SHS, you pay school fees to enter the SHS. Even though the school fees were small, there are PTA dues, which are very huge. Yeah, so when I finished GHS, there was no money to go to SHS. Do you get it? But I still wanted to enter the SHS. So what did I do? I looked for a job to quickly gather some money to help my parents pay the fees so that I can go. Because one thing I believe in is that once I pay the fees, I'll be able to finish the school. The most important part is to pay the first one. You see. And the same thing happened after SHS. So after SHS, I stayed in the house for 1 year. There was no school fees because I did 4 years. So our time, there was awaiting results. The universities were taking awaiting results. And then I got admission, but I couldn't enter the university because there was no money. Do you get it? But I need to motivate myself, get a school, start teaching, and then have the discipline of what? Saving all the money. I was paid 50 cedis a month. That time, the school fees was 840 cedis when admission came. But I was paying 50 cedis a month, so I have to save all the money for 1 year. Because so when admission came, my parents who said, okay, you can wait the next year, you go to school. They said there's no money. So does that mean I'm going to wait for another year? And you see, by the time you wait for another year, you are growing, you can't go to school again. So what I did was, where I was teaching, I told the headmaster to keep all the money for me. So I went to him and said, okay, this is my admission has come, so I need the money to pay the fees. And he gave me all the bulk of the money. And I went to pay the school fees. Once I paid the school fees, and I told them, oh, I've paid the school fees, they started giving me food. And then unexpected people, someone said, okay, let me give you iron, let me give you this. Do you have mattress? Do you have this? Then everybody started coming in. You get it? So that is the first point. So you need to actually encourage yourself. You get it? Because you know where you want to get to. So nobody is going to help you with that. So when I entered the university, once I got admission, everybody brought in their small contribution. And I came to school. And amazingly, when I came to school, there was nowhere to sleep. Because I didn't have money to pay for hostel, so there was nowhere to actually sleep as I came to the school. So what did I do? I went for a physics class, and then I met a colleague. And I said, oh, Charlie, are you in one of the halls? He said, yes, he's in Legon Hall. And I said, okay, I got admission, I'm here, but I don't have a place. Can I patch? But he said, oh, he too is just in level 100, so he wants to go and speak to the seniors in the hall. He went and then he called me that, okay, the senior said I can come, but I need to bring my own mattress. You get it? So then I was happy. But now there's no money to buy the mattress. Yeah, there was no money to buy the mattress. Generally, I don't have money to buy the mattress. You get it? So I spoke to one of my cousins and said, oh, after mattress, I can buy it for you. Then he got some mattress from La Paz. And then he gave it to me, and I sent it to the hostel. And that was it. Then you'll be patching. Sometimes when the porters are coming, you get up and sit like you are not part of the hall. Yeah, but all I'm trying to say is that all these things, you see it as maybe you are struggling or you are suffering, but you know where you want to get to. So you have to push it. By the grace of God, I finished University of Ghana. I can't even tell you how I pay the rest of the fees, because I know of how I paid the first one. You get it? The rest, some of them I pay half, beginning of the semester. Some were getting to the ending of the semester, to the year, I get money to pay the other half. You get it? So these are some of the things you do because you want to challenge yourself, and then you get to where you want to get to. Nobody will ask me where I got laptop or computers to do the computer science. No one? You want to know? Okay. Because when I entered, there was no, like computer science, one of the requirements is to have a computer. Yeah, and I had colleagues who also came in without computers. Do you get it? But by the grace of God, I think President Mahama did some free laptop. It was President Atamils. So I was one of the beneficiaries of that. So the laptop, the RAM was 1 gig, and then the memory was 250 gigabytes. But it actually went a long way to actually help. You get it? And now I'm applying all of that at Truster. You get it? I see nothing as impossible. Do you get it? Because the MC, Doc said, at STEM, we solve problems. Do you understand? So the problem solving, it also starts with you, yourself. The situation you are in, you need to be able to solve that problem for yourself before you can even look at solving for the outside world. You get it? So At Truster, anything we want, we believe we can actually have that. And we are also running Truster communities, as you can see here. So we invite all schools to join the Truster community. All schools in Ghana are on the Truster platform. So you just log on and then you join your school's community, and your school gets a chance to win 30,000 Ghana cedis. The school with the highest community members actually win that, and that ends in December. So please join your schools, scan the code, and then join your school's community.
Thank you so much. I hope you're scanning already. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Please come close. Let's have some more conversation. 1 RAM, 1 gig, 250. How were you able to even do Dev plus, C++, and all these? How are you doing your assignments?
Oh, yeah.
Scate.
But the computer actually helped.
It did help.
Yeah, it did.
And indeed, you need to self-motivate. You need to, you know where you're going. I did think you were not sure if it was Truster you'll be at. I'm sure you had your eyes set on some jobs before Truster became, part of your story. Which jobs were you eyeing? Did you ever maybe intern at ECG? Because speaking of your project, what did you intern at? And maybe national service and those kinds of things.
I interned at only one place, which is the Social Investment Fund. I think they are around the Burma camp stretch. And I did my national service at Hacho Calvary Presby. It's a basic school. Yes. ICT. So when I was living there, I actually built a software for managing continuous assessment and all that. Yes, for them before leaving. Yes, so my friend.
Please, a round of applause. Indeed, this is exploring the world of STEM beyond the classroom, and you're a true testament to that fact. Indeed, it's a good thing that we are engaging with you. And I'm just marveled, and I say thank you so much for sharing your story. And I dove my heart off for you, because your story is really compelling. I mean, for those of us who had it easy, of course, there's a list, you send your prospectus, your parents have everything ready. We don't have an excuse to say, I will not do well, etc. We just have to self-motivate. And like you're saying, you go through the struggles, but it's just a platform, it's just a push. So let's be encouraged by this and know that the sky is definitely the limit. We don't have any excuse whatsoever. We just need to stay focused. We just need to look out for solving the everyday problems, and we'll definitely find something, a spark within us that will cause us to do something different. ECG app, continuous assessment application. What more? What more were you up to, or have you been up to?
So, but also is the founder of Truster. He's a very good friend. I think I met him back in Legon. So, but we've built a lot of solutions together. From Truster, we have payment applications that are still running. Businesses are using it. Softwares, we have delivery softwares. We have a lot of softwares that we actually built together.
Let's talk about the failures. I know you did say that some have not worked.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it's usual for startups, it's usual for inventors to have a few failures here and there.
Yeah.
Tell us about that and how we can, if we find ourselves in such a situation, how we can, navigate through it. Of course, that's our theme for today, navigating the new world, the new landscape, and so share with us.
Yeah, so we had a couple of failures as well. Usually when we started Floodgates, we had a crowdfunding platform. We had an online educational platform. All these platforms didn't work. We built all these solutions from scratch, but they actually didn't work. You get it? So these are some of the failures that we had on the way. And then also even with Truster, I think recently during an NSM Q, we actually even had, there were certain solutions we wanted to roll out before the program. Yes, but we actually failed. You get it, but we are still working on them to get them ready for everyone to be able to use. And also to the MC who, what's his name?
Dr. Yusuf.
Dr. Yusuf, you were talking about when will we have an AI platform in Ghana where you can actually speak your local language too, and then it will translate or it will speak to you back. Yes, we actually have that on Truster AI. So I think you can actually download the Truster AI app and get that.
And use it.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. In all of the failures, one thing for you. What is the key takeaway?
Okay, so the key takeaway for me is that don't give up. Because when you set your eyes on something, you see it is possible to achieve. So far as you're able to think about it, it means that it's something that is possible to be achieved. You see, it will be sad for you to give up on the way, and then you see somebody developing that same thing. Yes, you will even be more sad. You get it? So it is.
The regret.
Yes. So it's good to actually encourage yourself. And see your project through. Yes, because your aim is to find solutions. Yeah. So as Oswald would say,
right.
I think one time we asked him that, Oswald, can we build a software that will help us go to heaven and come back? He said, yes. It's possible. Yes, there's nothing impossible. You get it? So yeah, that's it. So there's nothing impossible for us.
Fantastic. Other questions in the room for us, please. As many hands, please, just by show of hands, and then my colleagues will come around with a mic to you. Any questions? I see your hands. Can we have some more hands so we do a quick round of the questions? Okay, so there's a question from Achimota School and then one from St. Thomas Aquinas. Okay, we'll take them. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. So I have two sets of questions for you. First of all, my question is that at Truster, do you have a slot for interns? That's one. And regarding AI, you have been talking about the positive aspect of AI, forgetting about the negative aspect of AI. So what procedures or steps are you putting in place to make sure that we have a good use of AI in our schools and our community? Thank you.
Okay, so you take this two, and then we go on. Thank you.
Okay, so for internship, yes, we have internship slots. Currently, we have 2 people or 2 students doing internship with us at Floodgates. And then for AI, for what we are doing for the schools or for learning, that's you as a student. Yes, the positive side is it helps you to solve all your problems. You get questions that you have, you get answers for them, and then you read. You can even use it to do your assignment. Now, I would not say this is negative, actually, but as a student, your responsibility is to also understand what or the solution that the AI gives to you. Because so that when you don't understand, you can actually ask more questions to explain it to you. So for instance, you are given an assignment, and you're going to feed the assignment to the AI, and you decide to copy how it is, you decide to copy it that way, and then give to your teacher. Your teacher may mark it and give you all the correct answers. But you yourself, have you actually learned anything from the answers that were given to you? You get it? So that is one of the aspects which I will not say is negative use of AI, but I will say it is laziness from the student. So say it can actually make you more lazy if you're already lazy. You get it? But if you are hardworking and then you want to learn, it can actually make you more smart.
All right, we'll take the next question.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, please go ahead.
So my question is Trasa AI only a text-based AI or a graphical and pictorial one as well?
Okay, so if you mean graphic, it means you want to be able to generate images?
Yes, please.
Yes, so we have the image generator on Trust AI, so you can generate images. We even have the content creation AI. Yes, we have the music generator, we have the content creation, which you can even generate videos for content purposes.
All right, please, your question.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah.
Please, I have this friend who is creating a software. I can't really remember what exactly it's going to do, but the code keeps failing, and then he wants to give up. So I want something like a motivational message I can give to him when I go.
Okay, so tell him this. As for him, his code is failing, is that not it? So at least at the early stages. I remember those days in the university, I developed a mobile app which was working on my phone, certain groups of phones, but when it comes to certain phones, it doesn't work. Do you get it? And I actually left it because I tried debugging the issue for a long time. I didn't really get any solutions for it. So I left it, I think after a year. When I went back, I realized it was just something small, like just one line of code or a comma. I don't really know what it is. That was actually causing that. Do you get it? So tell him that he shouldn't give up. He should download Transfer AI and give the errors from the code that he's getting to Transfer AI. Transfer AI will actually assist him to complete that project.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Please, let's give our questions, our answers. Everyone a round of applause, please. Thank you so much. This has been insightful. Any more questions as we close? Good. Please come to the mic. Let's come to the mic. As many questions. Take the last round. Please come. The mic is on this side. No, they'll have to come round. Awesome. Whilst he comes round, I just want to remind us the theme for this year's mentorship sessions, today's world and AI, learning to navigate the new landscape. Learning to navigate the new landscape. And we'll have a wonderful road show. We'll be going round the schools in Accra and Tema. And we'll have a wonderful time. I can't wait for the JAMA sessions with the students and all of the morale sessions. You ready? Okay, let's hear your question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello. Yeah. Do you guys like train your own models or like you use like pre-existing LLMs?
So we have models that we train ourselves, and then we also leverage some of the pre-existing models as well.
And which one do you use in the what's it called? The Trustar AI. Do you use yours or use someone else's?
Yeah, that's why I say we have ours. So we use a combination of different models. We can even go to the extent of even searching the web for information.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's
Awesome. More questions from St. Thomas Aquinas.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, so I'm a Gen Z student. Yes. And AI has been a backbone of my academic performance and things. And before Trusted AI, there are lots of AIs I've used, like, I've really shared, like, we are very bonded together. So, yeah, so, I mean, why should I go home today and switch to Trusted? Because my AI I use is really personal. like, yeah, I'm an athlete. Like, it has everything about me. And why should I just go home and download Truster AI and start using Truster? Like, what's the point? Yeah, so that's what I want to know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I can take it, right? Okay, so one advantage you get as a student, Queenance, right?
Yeah, St. Thomas.
Yes, from Truster AI, is that we have contents that are tailored for the Ghana Education Service or WAEC, okay, which you're actually preparing to write, or the WAEC is under your, what's the name? WASI that you are preparing to actually write. You get it. So you don't go to Truster and then you go to St. Thomas Aquinas AI and then you get general information. The information is tailored to your school and then tailored to the WASI that you're about to write. Do you get it? You can also ask it questions, solve past questions with it and all that. So it helps you focus your learning, okay? Now, in addition to that, also you have general knowledge aspects of the Truster AI platform. Do you get it? So we have that tailored to you and then to help you solve your specific needs. It's not general. We don't give you general solutions. I think one of the schools that we went to, they were comparing Truster with some of the other AI platforms that they have. You get it? So they were like, okay, this one, it gives us the definition, all right, but this is not what I'm expecting from the students. Even though it's correct, there are standards that we follow. So, but when he tried on Truster, it gave him what the elements that he needs, or the element he is looking for in a definition. Okay. You get it? So that's one advantage that you have with Truster.
Right, thank you. So I actually see it's embedded like from scratch.
Yeah.
The information we need is really embedded, and you don't have to, okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Are we all satisfied? Oh, I can hear you. Are we all satisfied? There's one more question. Yes, my dear. Come to the microphone. While she comes, like I was sharing, we're going to have a road show. We'll be going to secondary schools here in Accra and Tema. This week, we'll be at WAS, West African Senior Secondary School. We'll come to Quinas. We'll be in your school also. So please look out for us. Come prepared with all of your questions. Ready? Please, let's hear your question.
You said that Truster AI can recommend things for you. So I'm asking, like, maybe you can recommend other programs or even codes to make another software.
Yes. So one thing also, the guy who even came earlier, that you can get with Truster AI is that you as a person, you can have your personal AI agents that you've even trained. You get it? You can train the AI agent to actually think like you or what you want. Do you understand? So for coding, Truster AI can actually help you code a software from beginning to end. And then all you need to do is to just go and deploy the software. We're actually coming to also launch an agent that helps you to create your website, but that is for businesses. Yeah, so as a business, you have a use case. What you do, you put it in, we generate a website for you. All you need to do is to deploy it, and then you are good to go. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I think that will be it for our questions. Am I right? Yes. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much. You have been so interactive and engaging, my audience. Emmanuel, I want to say thank you so much for interacting with us and sharing a lot about Truster AI. Join the community. Join the community. # join the community. Join the Truster AI Challenge. Win 30,000 CDs for your school. I see some tea, some merch, money, cup, and bottles and whatnot. So please, you'll be able to win these amazing prizes for your schools. Join the community so that you can train the agents to be school specific, and then you'll be able to enjoy all of the goodies from Trustar AI. Let's not forget, JuPay is also here supporting us. Do your money transfers. I believe there were short codes also for money sent down using the schools, the alumni, etc. Please, let's join. Jump onto JuPay, make all of your money transfer transactions there. And of course, GTP, you can see my beautiful attire. They've clothed us for the past 4 years. They've been supporting us. Last year, they started to support us with the outfits, and so wonderful. So we say thank you to them. Emmanuel, say thank you, please. You may resume your seat. Please, let's give him a round of applause as he resumes his seat. And I share with you the wonderful journey we'll be having in the next 3 weeks on the STEM Festival SciTech Fair Mentorship Sessions 2025. As we have said, this year's theme is Today's World and AI, Learning to Navigate the New Landscape. And for this week, our start, we will be speaking and focusing on exploring the world of STEM beyond the classrooms. We have a wonderful, wonderful list of mentors who will be speaking with us, who will be sharing with us their experiences and spurring us on that once we have chosen this path, it's just bound to be full of excitement, wins, and celebrations. Of course, indeed, we'll be like the man in the arena. If we have some failures, we'll just wipe the tears off our face, wipe the sweat, and move on and be encouraged to do more. We'll be speaking with Magnus Day. He was here with us last year and still with us, marketing manager, Blow Group. So our Bell Aqua, Bell Cola, they are supporting us, keeping us refreshed as part of the SciTech Fair. My own colleague, Aaron Banase, he's our head of strategy and innovation at the Development Bank Ghana. He's a wonderful guy. He's going to speak to us. Antoinette Tete, she's a software engineer at JuPay. She has a bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Ghana. She'll be coming onto the show and speaking with us. Doc, we'll be looking forward to our conversation with you. We'll look forward to that. And of course, Doc is not just any EO or your medical director, at the Pausa Medical Center. So Doc, we're so grateful to host you for the mentorship sessions. We will be speaking also to some more inspiring people. Dr. Victoria Dovi Akbene Wosonu. She's also a doctor, dental school. We also have Vanessa Nimatu Asigla. She is the CEO of She4G Foundation, and she's a nurse. We'll be speaking with Joyce Arthur, founder and CEO of Giraffe Foundation, and she's also a woman and youth advocate. Oh, our lovely Ivy Elsie Amamu. She's an R&D manager at Personal Care with Oral Care West Africa. She was with us last year. She'll be with us again this year. We're speaking to her. We also have your KAF from Trustar AI. I'm sure one of your founders. He'll be joining us. We'll be speaking also to Mr. Joseph Piku. He's the lead consultant on partnerships for the African Union AI. Oh, yes, on AI Continental Strategy. He was with us years ago, and he's coming back. It proves to be exciting. We also have Oscar Bimpong. He's also a mindset transformation expert. Wonderful. Our Deputy Minister for Agriculture and the MP for Ayawaso West Ogon, Honorable John Dumelo, will also be with us. That will be exciting. Dear Akwele Abena Okai, she's a developer. So she's a tech advocate and also an associate at the Google Developer Groups. I loved my session with her last year. She's such a wonderful person, and we are bound to learn a lot from her. She's a definition of push. This is not 422 promotional, but indeed we'll get some wins from our conversation with Abena. And finally, we'll be speaking with Jamal Amelea Ochenti. He is with ENI Ghana. Wow. Please, let's give our mentors a round of applause. Indeed, they have availed themselves and to share with us so much. Let's talk about the themes. I'm talking about this week's, which is exploring the world of STEM, beyond the classroom. Week 2, we'll be talking about tech in our hands, making the most of digital tools, including artificial intelligence. That'll be exciting, wouldn't it? making use of the tools we have, the digital tools we have, and learning how to harness them. And then week 3, tomorrow's innovators, navigating STEM careers for a changing world. So we'll answer all of those questions. So when I'm done with school, what would I be? What kinds of fields would I need to find myself in? What kind of skills would I need to hone in? We'll need to be answering all of those questions. So we are clear in our minds. And once we step out, we write our WASI and we're coming, we know where, Just AI says they have internship slots for us. So we'll be coming there. And you prepare yourself for all of those roles. We will be talking about the fact that once you step out, it's not only the AI information or the AI skills, there is more to it. Collaboration, teamwork, it's a lot that we need to learn. People skills, and that really will keep us shining and makes the world go round. Indeed, after we had said and done with our mentorship sessions, we'll go straight into the SciTech Fair. Are you ready? Are you ready? So from 2nd December, we'll be having the fair. As you said, you come and try your hands on the experiential projects, do a bit of some magic. Well, it's science, so you have all of the understanding and what goes into how all of these things are done. We'll have our hands-on experience on that. And of course, share on the schools that have made it. Of course, we've had Obuasi Senior High winning the challenge back to back 4 times. That's impressive. Please, let's give them a round of applause. They deserve it. Wow. And so they will be coming on there, 5th and 6th. Doc and the rest of the consultants will be taking us through that. And please, let's come in our numbers, Academic City, to grace that occasion. So for today, my name is Lucy Akosia-Fiadonu. This has been our first mentorship session for 2025, our 4th in the running, and we look forward to meeting you at the school campuses, WAS, West African in Adenta, St. Thomas Aquinas, and more schools, which please follow us on our social media handles and see where next we'll meet you. Doc, I yield to you. And thank you very much. Have all a good evening.
A round of applause, a heavy round of applause for Miss Lucy. She's done a wonderful job as always. The mentorship session is always very interesting and exciting. We are coming to the end of today's program. We've had the privilege of listening to wonderful speakers, starting from our wonderful choristers from Achimota, who welcomed us all here. The children of Gettysburg, Fraser, and who? Exactly. Those are the 3 founders of Achimota. We also have with us St. Thomas Aquinas, who have joined us and asked very wonderful questions. I also want to have my own personal millennial AI. Somebody has a Gen Z AI. And our sponsors, JuPay Money Transfer for making this possible, Truster AI, the operations person who have shared wonderful story with us, GTP, our sponsors. We have YFM who have been with us all this while. And our great scientists have shared their story. Some of you would end up being in that space. We've talked about Dr. Pushkin. You can check him on Facebook. Send him a friend's request. He would accept it. He's very friendly. He's a musician at the same time a scientist, well-accomplished scientist, and he's still doing the most. And then a wonderful words from our managing director, Ms. Nana Ikuya Mensah Bonsu. And then wonderful words from Dr. Lucy Japon. And then we had a very wonderful story session with Dr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu, who launched this year's STEM Festival. And then the very inspiring story of Mr. Emmanuel Afetogbo. Things weren't easy growing up. His story reminds me of Nikola Tesla. Who has read about Nikola Tesla? The man who invented most of the things in electricity that we enjoy today. But most people will hear of Thomas Edison and not Nikola Tesla, who was the brain behind most of these wonderful alternating current inventions. So don't give any excuses. Now you even have AI. You could literally ask AI, how do I do this? And with Truster AI, the world is in your palms. And then we also have wonderful mentorship session, which brought out more from our mentor. And we are asked to look out for more wonderful sessions like this through the next 3 weeks. And then don't be limited. Dream big and make sure the sky shouldn't be your limit. Because as I said earlier, those who are crazy enough to think they can do it are the ones who actually get to do it. We've come to the end of the program today. After this, we're having networking and refreshment. I hope that is ready. And then we'll also have a closing prayer. So someone give us an opening prayer. Would want to take a closing prayer from one of you. If nobody raises their hand, I'll call somebody. This time around from St. Thomas Aquinas. Achimota did the honors with the opening. So please, somebody should prepare and come and give us a closing prayer. And then we go in for our networking and refreshment. Once again, let's give a round of applause to our sponsors. We have Jupe Money Transfer. We also have GTP, our sponsors, Truster AI, our sponsors, and YFM. So a round of applause for our sponsors. Please, St. Thomas Aquinas. Somebody should volunteer to give us a closing prayer. Hey, don't do this. You can quickly check on Truster AI to give you some short, just code it this way. A short, quick, powerful closing prayer for STEM Festival. You'll be surprised. Okay, please come forward. Please come forward. A round of applause as he comes forward. It's not easy. Give us a closing prayer. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Almighty, for guiding us through this program. And a lot of us have been able to learn. And it has been an eye-opener to some of us who have been able to have some opportunities like this. Thank you, Almighty, for guiding us through this program. And I pray that you continue to guide us through our life. Amen.
We say Alhamdulillah. With this, we come to the end of today's program. Let's give our high table guests a round of applause. And then let's give ourselves a wonderful round of applause. We will meet again and enjoy this year's STEM Festival. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And all the best, and thank you for coming.
Increasing over its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenam. True. You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey! Charity school is brilliant. My son will attend the school at all cost. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? I shock safe. Adwa, listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. You may draw you pieces here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Draw me to pay.
My boy.
Hope you make the most of your money. Need, send fire to pay. Draw me to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.